What's up, guys? Jesse Norris here. I know it's been quite a bit longer than I wanted it to be. I was going to shoot a training video. In fact, I did shoot one training video just on front squats. Wasn't exactly what I wanted it to be. I shot some deads this Monday. However, I ended up just slightly tweaking my back. No big deal. It's feeling a lot better now than it was. So that's something I've constantly been dealing with. However, because of that, I kind of just scrapped the video, and now I'm just making excuses as to why I didn't do it. But hey, whatever. Last time I uploaded, it was Q&A number 38. You guys left some questions for me, and you know what I'm going to do right now is just kind of refresh you guys, answer some questions, and let you know what the next video will be. So today is actually Thursday, which is the day hopefully this will be uploaded. Wish me luck. So first I'm going to go through some questions and I'll let you know what to expect next time. Alright. You like my background? It's pretty sweet. My girlfriend got it for me. Let's see here. Is there any powerlifters or lifter in general you look up to? It's hard to answer. I would say yes. As a kid, I looked up to Arnold a lot. I always wanted that physique. You know, obviously he played in a lot of movies which were kind of big back when I was growing up, like Terminator, Terminator 2. You know, I watched a lot of gory films which you probably wouldn't allow kids these days to watch. Conan, things like that. I always just looked back at that kind of physique and I was like, man, I really want that. And not only that, like Dragon Ball, as stupid as this might sound, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, I don't know how many of you guys watched that or watched it as a kid, but I grew up with that. I came home from school every day, turned on Cartoon Network and watched my favorite episodes. My favorite episode in the series of all time is I think it's season 8, where it's the beginning of the Majin series or whatever, and Vegeta is fucking, it's a Majin Vegeta or whatever you want to call it, and he's just fucking shredded, powerful, and just a complete badass, and ends up, you know, doing the right thing and trying to kill Boo or whatever. But I'm going off track. Anyways, that's the kind of stuff that I grew up watching, and that's the kind of stuff that really inspired me to get in the gym. You guys might have the same sort of shows you might have watched, or same kind of inspirations. Mine are a little different, however. You know, getting into powerlifting, I didn't know much about it. I didn't know the history. I was just asked to join from my coach. He was just like, hey, you're a strong kid, I'd love to have you join the powerlifting team. So I did, and I enjoyed it, and I never really focused or cared to learn about others or about what others were doing. I always was just kind of doing my own thing, playing my own track, whatever you want to call it, and it worked out. And now I'm at the point where it's like, you know, I hear a lot of great lifters, you know, Eric Lillibridge, obviously Ed Cohen, Mark Bell. I met Mark, he's a great guy. I think Ed Cohen and I share some similar mindsets. I've listened to him speak on lifting in general, and he's got a lot of similar mindset and thinking as I came into the sport thinking. So that was kind of cool to learn. You know, but I don't really say I follow one or look up to one. I'd say that those shows I watched as a kid were probably some of my biggest inspirations into doing what I do. That was a long answer, wasn't it? Do you think low rest times versus high rest times induce different hypertrophy on the muscles? Absolutely it does. Obviously low rest times you're going to be working with lower weight, higher volume, higher intensity, and more just getting blood pumped to the muscle, breaking it down. That's more of a bodybuilder type. As a powerlifter, I do high rest, high volume, And basically that's might be less hypertrophy and getting blood rush to the muscle, but you're really focusing on performance as well, because you're able to rest, you're able to get oxygen to the muscles, let them recoup, let them get their ATP, and be able to perform. And that's the goal of powerlifting. If you're a bodybuilder, that low rest is great. As a powerlifter, a strongman, you probably need to focus more on the high time rest. Now I say don't go over 5 minutes. I don't say get cold. What I say to all my clients and people that lift around me is get enough rest to get your breath back, to feel ready, to feel comfortable going to the next set, but you don't want to be cold. And usually that takes 3 to 5 minutes. I think ATP is restored within the first 2 minutes, so the rest of it's just a mental feeling, I believe, or just like getting your oxygen back. How well does your cardiac system, what's the word I'm looking for, recoup, whatever. So yeah, that's kind of my thinking on that. I do the high rest and high volume for my hypertrophy work. Thoughts on Johnny Candido and his free programs. Anyone that wants to introduce a free program to you guys, kudos to them. I would love to release my programming for free. In fact, I've been working on doing that for a while now. However, it's never really panned out. I got to make a living somehow, right? So the time that I'm making, some decent money and can release that stuff to you, I will. That's kind of my thinking. If Johnny's doing that just because he's a good guy, which I think he's really cool. I never actually met him in person, but I talk to him online, or we send memes, whatever. Tag each other in memes. It's typically what we do. But I've never checked out his free program, so I don't know how good it is. I think he's got a good knowledge base, so he's going to steer any beginner, I think, in the right direction. More advanced people obviously might need some coaching or might need some one-on-one to actually program something that's going to work for them. But keep in mind, I am working on releasing something. Obviously, I've been doing my online training. I shoot YouTube videos every once in a while, whenever the hell I feel like it, I guess. And, I've been trying to work with a couple of guys to get my website up, to get a program nailed down, to get a program shot and filmed. Because I'd like to introduce like a free trainer and then some more advanced stuff that all obviously probably costs money. But, we all got to make a living somehow. Mine, I work a 9-to-5 job, I lift, and then I do my online coaching, and it still barely pays the bills. So, that's where I'm at. Sharing my life story to you guys. Alright, we're going to do one more. We're going to keep this video around 10 minutes, alright? Let's see here. Let's talk about my back injury. This guy says, "Hi Jesse, big fan. What do you think caused your recent back injury?" For me, it's in my family. The degenerative discs are in my family, run in the family, whatever. And that's part of it. Another part is the years of heavy lifting I've done. I've been doing powerlifting for 10 years. It's not easy. The weights I do are crazy, right? The volume I do, I see everyone saying that's crazy volume. I think that all plays a role in the back injury, as well as, genetics. My mom's got the degenerated disc. My uncle's got the degenerated disc. I'm sure her parents had some form of it. So I don't think it's a crazy phenomenon that I somehow have it. Now I just gotta deal with it, right? Trying to play smart, trying to, keep everything in check as I train, because I'd like to be competing in June at the BFE. That's the goal. So yeah, that's the goal, you guys. Competing at BFE. You heard it Probably not here first, but I'm going to tell you here first. Alright guys, we're going to wrap it up there. Saturday I'd like to shoot my squats and bench or some form of workout here shortly, and I'll try to get that to you at the end of the week. Alright guys, stay awesome, and we'll talk to you later.